Carlos Sainz faces a decision about his future amidst talks of a potential swap with Mercedes. While Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari next year is set, Sainz's plans remain uncertain. Mercedes, led by Toto Wolff, is considering options that could involve Sainz joining their team. With these exciting possibilities in play, we are going to explore the latest developments and what they mean for Sainz and Mercedes in the upcoming season. Carlos Sainz finds himself at the center of Formula One's driver market as he weighs his options for the 2025 season. With seats available at Audi, Williams, Alpine, and now potentially Mercedes, Sainz remains a pivotal figure for his career and other drivers like Antonelli. In Formula 2, Antonelli has been linked to a seat alongside George Russell at Mercedes, but the team is taking a cautious approach amid his mixed season. Despite a strong background in karting and junior categories, Antonelli faces pressure to perform at the highest level, a challenge likened by his father to being thrown into deep waters and needing to swim. Sainz's decision-making process has been deliberate, with the complexities of 2026's new regulations adding further weight to his choices. He has emphasized the need for patience in making what he describes as a complicated decision, suggesting that rushing into any contract could be detrimental. Mercedes finds itself deliberating as it navigates the aftermath of Lewis Hamilton's departure to Ferrari and considers potential changes to its Formula One lineup. The team's attention is particularly focused on Kimi Antonelli's performance in Formula 2, where his season has been scrutinized. Mercedes remains cautious in evaluating whether Antonelli is ready for a promotion to the top tier alongside George Russell. Simultaneously, Mercedes is monitoring the broader driver market dynamics, including the possibility of Max Verstappen's continuity at Red Bull, despite recent indications of his commitment to the team for 2025. Toto Wolff, Mercedes' motorsport boss, has acknowledged that Carlos Sainz remains a viable option, emphasizing the need for patience in making a decision. Sainz, in turn, is committed to taking his time to ensure he makes the best choice for his future in Formula One. Former Formula One driver Dana supports Sainz's cautious approach, recognizing the complexities involved in choosing the right team and car for competitive success. Amid reports of Williams exploring alternative options after being left in uncertainty by Sainz's decision-making process, Dana insists that Sainz is making the correct decision by keeping his options open. Sainz confirmed for Mercedes. Andrea Kimi Antonelli's challenging debut season in Formula 2 has rekindled Carlos Sainz's prospects of securing a Mercedes Formula 1 seat alongside George Russell next year. Initially touted as a front-runner for the F2 title due to his stellar junior career, Antonelli has faced difficulties adjusting to the new for 2024 car, exacerbated by Prema Racing's slower adaptation compared to rivals. Currently positioned 9th in the championship standings, Antonelli holds a marginal lead over teammate Ollie Bearman. Despite his struggles, Bearman has secured a seat with Haas for 2025, underscoring his potential despite poor results. Mercedes remains committed to nurturing Antonelli's development for a potential F1 promotion in 2025. Team principal Toto Wolff reiterated youth as his preferred option to succeed Lewis Hamilton, emphasizing Antonelli's recent progress despite challenges. "The season has been a bit tricky for Antonelli," Wolff commented. "The pace was there, but there were mistakes in the getaways, so that's something that Kimi needs to learn." Wolff acknowledged the pressure on Antonelli, citing his impressive junior and karting background while stressing the need for him to thrive under pressure. "But it's like his father says, a champion needs to perform in cold water and needs to swim, so they are very clear about that." Wolff highlighted the dynamic driver market's fluidity, acknowledging varying options for teams and drivers alike. Reflecting on the uncertainties, Wolff humorously referenced Bernie Ecclestone's famous quote, "Last week I had an opinion, this week I have a different one." Meanwhile, Williams team principal James Vowles expressed his openness to signing Sainz, noting there's no rush to finalize the decision but anticipating clarity within approximately 2 months. The uncertainty surrounding Carlos Sainz's potential move to Williams has prompted the team to consider alternative options, acknowledging the fluid nature of the driver market. "He's a world-class driver and the decision isn't imminent. It's not today we need to make it," stated James Vowles, Williams team principal, reflecting on the ongoing negotiations. Vowles emphasized the importance of forging a long-term relationship with whichever driver they choose, ensuring mutual commitment to the team's journey. "I'm fairly sure you'll probably see all this cleared up in September. That's the normal timescale, the normal routine," Vowles added, hinting at a timeline for finalizing decisions amidst contract negotiations typical for this time of year. Toto Wolff, Mercedes' motorsport boss, light-heartedly noted Vowles' meticulous planning, suggesting he always had contingency plans in place. However, Vowles countered by humorously referring to himself as being at Plan Y or Z, highlighting the complexity and numerous considerations involved in driver signings. "There's a lot of moving parts to it, more than the world will see, but it'll all make sense," Vowles concluded, underscoring the intricate nature of negotiations behind the scenes. Dana's solution to Carlos Sainz and Mercedes' 2025 dilemma. In the ongoing saga of Carlos Sainz's potential move to Mercedes, former F1 driver Dana has proposed a straightforward solution: sign Sainz on a one-year contract and delay promoting Antonelli, Mercedes' junior driver. "Toto now has to decide who is really the best for me, and of course that is Carlos Sainz. We don't even need to talk about it," Dana asserted, emphasizing Sainz's credentials and the competitive edge he brings. Dana suggested that the other options available to Sainz, aside from Mercedes, would place him in teams where winning may not be as feasible, which contrasts sharply with Mercedes' current competitive standing. While acknowledging the potential for a one-year deal with Sainz, Dana expressed confidence that a successful 2025 season could secure him a longer tenure at Mercedes. If he wins races in 2025, is up there and drives on a par with Russell, do you think Mercedes will put Antonelli in the car without any need? "Not at all," Dana exclaimed, underlining the importance of performance in securing a future in Formula One. Dana's perspective on Sainz's strategy is clear: seize the opportunity at Mercedes to showcase his skills and secure a competitive seat for the long term. "If I were him, I would definitely do that. The rest of his options will fizzle out," Dana concluded, suggesting that success with Mercedes could eclipse other potential career paths in Formula One. Other driver may be more attractive to Audi than Sainz. It appears that most teams linked to Carlos Sainz are aiming for a stable, long-term partnership. Audi, currently branded as Kick Sauber along with Williams and Alpine, are eager to elevate their performance and are seeking an experienced driver committed to a sustained collaboration. Sauber, for instance, has secured Nico Hülkenberg but is now awaiting Sainz's decision. The longer Sainz deliberates, the more likely Valtteri Bottas is to extend his tenure with the team. According to insights from Auto Motor and Sport journalist Michael Schmidt, shared on the Formel Schmidt podcast, Audi remains steadfast in its contractual terms and does not intend to increase its already competitive salary offer. This stance underscores Audi's firm approach to negotiations, indicating that it is maintaining a clear strategy in its pursuit of securing a top-tier driver for its team. The primary sticking point in Carlos Sainz's negotiations with Audi revolves around the duration of the contract. Audi insists on a 3-year commitment, emphasizing their commitment to the project and seeking stability. However, Sainz, at 29 years old and with uncertainties about Audi's competitiveness, prefers a shorter contract. This aligns with Williams' offer, which allows him the flexibility to potentially leave after 2 years if dissatisfied. BBC journalist Andrew Benson has suggested that Sainz might not receive offers from top F1 teams like Mercedes or Red Bull for the upcoming season, indicating limited options at the sport's highest level. Auto Motor and Sport journalist Michael Schmidt reiterated Audi's firm stance, noting their unwillingness to negotiate on salary or contract length. He emphasized Audi's perspective that Sainz needs to demonstrate trust in their long-term project, a sentiment not shared by Williams, who offer a more flexible contractual arrangement. The Finnish driver, Valtteri Bottas, is keen on securing a longer-term contract in Formula One, but faces competition from several contenders. Among them are Zhou Guanyu and Esteban Ocon, who are also seeking seats for the upcoming season. Audi's team principal, Alessandro Alunni Bravi, emphasized their commitment to stability and continuity in their driver lineup for 2025. Speaking to motorsport.com, Bravi stated, "We have always said that in 2025 we want to start with the drivers who will form the Audi factory team. We don't want to change after 1 year, which is important. We put on the table who we are, where we want to be, and what we are doing to achieve this goal. Of course, there is a journey that we have to make together." So what do you think of Mercedes confirming Sainz amid Antonelli's F1 struggles? Comment below and subscribe for more.